video?
Mm-hmm.
So what you telling me? You gonna see my IG name join?
Mm-hmm. The longer this goes on, the more the shadier it starts to look.
In the summer of 2020 Florida, a shocking murder case unfolded involving 19-year-old suspect Danquz Anderson and one 6-year-old victim, Joshua Purcell, after a live stream unknowingly captured the moments leading up to the fatal shooting.
Y'all got a live video? Y'all heard my name?
Yes, we got the live video.
Y'all heard my name on the video?
Would you stop? Would you just stop?
I'm trying to ask y'all a question. Did y'all hear my name?
I'm telling you, we don't have to tell you everything we got. You wouldn't be sitting your ass in this chair if we didn't have what we have right now. Guess what? You'll see it when you go to court and you're sitting there on trial for first-degree murder. That's when you'll see it.
I know if I go back and ask you what were you doing on July 15th of 2020, you're not going to know, because I wouldn't know what I was doing unless there's a big event that happened that day. And then that it would be clear to me. So I remember, because I got called to the scene, so I remember pretty much everything that I did that night. So knowing that that was a big event, you know, if we can start from, did you go to school that day? You know, well, that was summertime, right?
Yeah.
So were you doing football practice? Were you doing anything else that day?
No, I was at Fort House.
You was at where?
I said I was at Fort I was telling my man.
Yeah.
I was at Fort House.
Okay, so you're at Fort Trey's house. And that's
on the game.
Yep. Okay. So about what time did you get to Fort Trey's house? Like, did you spend the night there the night before?
I think I was already at Fort House.
Yeah.
I always be over there.
Okay. Like, had you been there? Were you there? Did you get there when it was still daylight, or you know, were you there at lunchtime? Just kind of trying to figure out when you got to Fort Trey's house.
When I got to Fort House, it was daylight. Or either if it wasn't daylight, I was already there.
Okay.
I was already there, and then like it just went up to that next day.
Okay. So we don't exactly recall when you got to Fort Trey's house, but you were at Fort Trey's.
Yeah.
Okay.
A heavy, humid night settled over a quiet neighborhood where tensions between two groups of teenagers had been building. Old grudges and online threats simmered beneath the surface, waiting to erupt.
All right, so what's the relationship like, Trey? He's just some dude that y'all hooked up with, you and your brothers, or what?
I knew Fort like he's always look out, make sure we out of trouble, make sure we go to school, get us what we need and shit. Like we'll make sure we straight.
Gotcha. Right. So, at what point during the night did you become aware of the incident that had happened close to your house, the shooting and all that?
It was like, cause I was asleep. It happened. Boom. I guess it happened. Then like after that, I was like, where you at? Nah, no, it happened. Then my brother was like, where you at? I guess he heard shots like close by the crib. He probably didn't know who that was, so he probably he was like, where you at? Then I'm at Fort Trey house. What up? Then he asked me, he hear the shots, cause it's like you ain't gonna hear him though. If you wasn't MP, you ain't finna know. You ain't finna.
Oh yeah, not for MP.
Yeah. So I'm like, nah, I ain't hear nothing. So I guess somebody had and got shot. But he asked me where I was at Fort Trey house though.
Did he tell you where he was at the time? Okay.
But then y'all had his phone, right?
Yeah.
Y'all could have, right.
So, all right. So, at what point did you become aware of kind of what had occurred? Because you know there was an Instagram live that was out.
When after that happened, everybody posted there like make sure your people down the street at the church. Somebody had posted it and I had a screenshot and I reposted it. So I'm like make sure y'all people straight. They said there was a lot of police over there by like Bethel and like I think that's all Bethel and Fang. There's a whole bunch of police over there. Everybody was over there. Somebody had and got shot. It was all on Instagram though. Like after the fact, I hadn't woke up.
Alright, so you saw the post on Insta. What's your Instagram handle?
My Instagram, Mr. Getty himself.
Okay, so Mr. Getty.
Mr. dot GETTY HIMSEL.
Alright. At what point did you become aware that I guess that your mom had kind of received death threats that night?
That night?
Yeah.
That night?
Yeah.
Same night that happened?
Yeah.
ain't never known about that.
Yeah. It was enough that there was enough happened that night. Kind of people coming on strong against her, thinking that Getty Mob, her sons.
Woman had told me about somebody.
She took little Danny and they went to your sister's house because they were scared to be at the house. So you didn't hear nothing about that night. Okay. All right. So
Joshua walked through the darkness, streaming every step live on his phone. What he didn't realize was that on the other side of the screen, Danquz was watching closely, his anxiety slowly turning into dangerous intent.
I ain't even talked to my mama that night. Yeah, but I ain't even had no phone then.
So earlier that day, all right, we've got pretty decent information that you and Jameek were together earlier that day. You remember seeing Jameek that day?
Jameek?
Yeah.
No. Right, they were saying somebody to fight. I'm trying to hear about it. Somebody to fight. Somebody had a fight a couple of hours before.
Had you been with Jameek that day? Okay. Okay, and somebody, I'm assuming your brother or your mother, has already mentioned to you that we had questions about whether or not you had gotten into a fight with Jalen and his people, Jalen and James, maybe.
In fact, no, but I call it a wreck in the yard somewhere.
Where was you going to rake in the yard at?
I was just being sarcastic, but I know I ain't gonna fight nobody though. I was just being sarcastic, don't be waking up your yard.
I gotcha, but so that's kind of what we're looking at. So if there was an altercation between you, if these guys jumped Jameek, and we've already had people tell us that happened. Some of the people involved in that incident have already told us that happened. So I'm asking for kind of your take on that situation. But you're telling me that there was these guys didn't jump you.
No, anybody jumped me. Ain't nobody touched me that day. Ain't get hitting up that day on nothing.
Okay. I know that y'all got beef with Knowledge. I know that Knowledge has got beef with y'all. Knowledge gets locked up after what he did, which is he came into your house and he held a gun to your mama's head. And now these people that are tight with Knowledge are on live saying, we're coming to your house. We're bringing fire. We're going to fuck some shit up. We know where you live. If I was one of Miss Stephanie's sons and I saw that on live, I would not let those people come in my house because they have already made their intentions clear. They are going to hurt Daniel. They're going to hurt me if I'm in the house. They're going to hurt Stephanie. They're going to hurt my little brother Daniel. We cannot let this happen again because we know what they did the last time. The last time Knowledge came in with a gun and held it to Mama's head. If I don't get on Facebook, okay, but let's just say that I'm in my house and somebody is walking down the street and they start yelling threats, I'm coming to your house, I'm going to kill your wife and your kids. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm not letting them come to the front door either. I'm going out there to where they are. I'm not going to let them close to my house. I'm not going to let them get my wife. I'm not going to let them get my kids. Okay? They've made their intentions clear. They're going to hurt my family. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to keep them from doing that by any means necessary. Okay? Whatever force they present, I'm going to return it right back at them. Okay?
Within minutes, near a church parking lot, voices of confrontation echoed before being abruptly replaced by gunshots. The live stream transformed into chilling evidence, capturing a death that could not be undone.
Because I'm justified in doing so. So that's what I'm here to ask you straight up. Did you or one of your brothers have to use some type of justifiable force to keep these people from coming to your house and doing what they said they were going to do and what they'd already done one time before? That's what I want to know before we go any further. Okay?
Clearly, this is a very nuanced situation, and so far Danquz has tried his best to stay quiet about it. But with the kind of evidence this detective has, this wouldn't be the case for long.
I only know who was going live. I only know nobody on live till y'all say somebody on live, somebody this and that.
Well, who else has access to your Instagram where they have your password and everything else?
Nobody have my password.
Yeah. So Mr. Getty Mob himself joins the live.
That's wild.
It is wild.
And disrespectful, because I ain't enjoying nobody live.
Okay. So that's the question I got for you. Is Mom's giving some indication that you might not have been at Fort Trace house. Insta looks like Mr. Getty Mob himself is joining the live. So your mama's saying that. Instagram is saying that you logged on, and that she's watching the live, and the comments were going out. Okay, so that's the evidence we have. You're telling me it wasn't you.
What I said on them?
Huh?
I said someone.
I can't remember. I have to ask Sherry. This case 8 months old. She knows it like the back of her hand. I mean, she can show it to you.
But you don't remember me doing nobody lie. I don't remember me saying none of nobody.
Okay, so that's the question I would have for you: is who would have your phone? Who would have your device? Who would have your password that could get in your Instagram and join live like that? And you're telling me nobody.
It can be anybody.
No. All the beef with knowledge that you and your families had, okay, we're being told that there was a fight. You're saying it didn't happen, that's fine. We're also told there was a fight that day. Alright. This guy is on Facebook Live calling out you, your brother, and your family and saying he's coming to your house. As he's stepping through the cut 300 foot from your house is when the incident goes down and shots are fired. Who else would it be? Somebody random just happened to be walking along and says, I'm going to rob this guy, as he's doing a Facebook Live with his 2 friends behind him, ranting about how he's going to go kill the Andersons, you know what I mean? So,
I don't tell who he was beefing with, because he's from the other side of town. He's from the other side of town, he way over here.
That will be the most random thing in the entire freaking world. Okay? So, you can see, if you're telling me it's not you, then that's fine. Hold on to that. Don't take offense that I say that the evidence would point towards the Anderson brothers, okay, as being an
the whole city been, oh, get him all. It was
sure.
It was him, or it was him. Everybody's saying it, brother.
Because they see the same things that we saw. It's just we see even more evidence.
As police arrived at the scene, the situation became far more complicated than it appeared. Was it self-defense or intentional murder? The video left gaps, recording only sound and unanswered questions.
I mean, we're taking into account video footage, cell phone evidence, we're taking witness statements, we're taking DNA evidence, ballistic evidence, all this stuff we're combining. So what I'm telling you is we've got all these small pieces of evidence, and all it's going to take is for this kid, the other one, or somebody else that knows about this to come in and say, this is who did it. And one of the 2 people that was there is close to breaking. The other one, next time he gets hooked up and put in the back of a police car, what's he going to say? I can solve a murder. And he's going to put his spin on it. Not y'all's spin. Okay, he's going to put his spin on it. But he's going to tell us who pulled the trigger, because it's beneficial for him. The other kid wants to do what's right because it's eating his heart up. It's ripping his soul out. The other one, he's going to do it to protect himself next time he gets arrested. He's going to give it up. No doubt. So one way or the other, one of those 2 dudes in the very near future is going to say who pulled the trigger. Alright? One of them is going to put his own spin on it. The other one is like, yeah. That's where we're at. And all it's going to take is going to be that one eyewitness or that one witness that knows what happened to come forward and put a name in front of us, put a face in front of us, and then we've got all this evidence pointing towards the Andersons. That one little thing is going to be all it takes, okay, to lock somebody up. And because nobody from, and I'm just going to say the other side because you're saying it wasn't you, nobody from the other side is stepping forward and saying, you know what, yeah, these guys were coming to our house. They already threatened us one time before, held a gun to Mama's head. They're on live, talking about what they're going to do to us when they get there. And we see them, and they're actually coming through the cut towards our house. So yeah, we had to do something. We had to do something right then before they hurt us, before they hurt Mama, before they hurt little Danny. You see what I'm saying? Nobody from your side is saying that. It's coming forward and saying, yeah, I had no other choice. So is that justifiable? Yeah, could be.
Y'all got a live video, y'all gonna see me, y'all gonna see Mr. Gabe himself at the joint. Y'all gonna see that on God, y'all gonna see that, because that's what they say when you join somebody live.
Yeah, it says that. It says Mr. Getty himself has joined. It says that. You were on the live.
So is it?
Your brother says, little Danny says that you were home on Tuskegee, that y'all were on the live. Y'all watched it. Y'all saw these guys come into your house talking about all the things we've been talking about, what they were going to do to y'all. It's you and little Danny there. Okay? Little Danny's in there crying, saying, didn't have no choice. They was coming to get us.
I know I was.
Yeah, you were at Tuskegee.
Y'all can prove me that I was at Motel House.
Brother, I don't need to prove it to you. I told you this coming in, and you think I'm lying to you.
Inside the interrogation room, Danquz appeared uneasy, his statements inconsistent. The pressure mounted as he realized technology once harmless had become a silent witness against him.
Some white 40-something-year-old cop that don't care. I don't want you to go down in burning flames for this and not graduate this year and not go and get your trade school degree, learn how to weld and make all kinds of money. I don't want that to happen. Okay? I've told you everything about, you saw that live. You don't need me to explain to you what was on the live. You know that that guy and his friends were coming to do business.
On nobody Instagram live. I wasn't on nobody live.
So Danny is lying? Or am I lying?
If you see Mr. Getty himself join somebody live, you got to show me that, because I didn't join nobody live. I don't even follow these people. I was like, what? Ain't no way you see me join that live.
Do you not see the olive branch that we've been offering you and your brothers all day long? That olive branch being, these people were coming to hurt you, so you had to do something that was justifiable? Do you not see that?
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. But I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I don't know what y'all talking about. I understand what you're saying. You're saying like, oh, somebody come in your house, do something to y'all, y'all gotta defend yourself.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Self-defense. I know what you're talking about.
Right.
I know what you're talking about.
We're not trying to hard time you. We're not trying to say that you did some premeditated murder because you had a beef with these people. These people had a beef with y'all, a serious beef. You know? Knowledge don't come to your house one time. Now knowledge's friends coming to your house a second time. Oh, why? Why are they coming to the house? I'll tell you why they're coming to the house. Because Knowledge got locked up for what he did to your mama. And they got to get retaliation for Knowledge so they can prove that they're hard. You know? And all that other junk, all that other shit they're talking. That's why they're coming there to the house. And they're gonna do what Knowledge did. Except this time they're talking about bringing fire. They're talking about hurting people. They're talking about everything else.
We gonna move. They ain't gonna know where we at. We gonna call y'all. That's what we got y'all for.
For whatever reason, and it's probably because you didn't think there was enough time. And hey, guess what? You might have been right. There wasn't enough time.
For what? That
you had to go out there and take care of it. You had to protect Danny. You had to protect the house. You had to protect your mama and anybody else who would have got caught up in that. So you stepped up because Daniel wasn't there. You was the only one. The reason that I just went out there is because Danny was sitting there with your mom. Just opened up a whole lot more. Alright?
A one?
No, I said he opened up a whole lot more. You and Danny and Daniel, even after this happened, y'all talked about it. And y'all were going to tell the truth about what happened. Because you realized that these guys were coming over there to do harm. Last minute, y'all got scared.
Scared of what?
Scared that you're going to get in trouble for something. And that's what you're scared of now.
How you get in trouble for something you ain't doing?
Brother, we are way past that.
Investigators uncovered a troubled past, a home invasion, escalating conflicts, and deep-rooted hostility between the two groups. Fear, anger, and the urge for retaliation pushed everything toward a breaking point.
If you want, I promise you, if you want, we can get up out of this interview room right now. And you're going to get charged. Okay? That's not a threat. I'm just telling you that everything that your brother has told us and everything that we know, okay, I don't need to go over it again, okay, but everything that Danny tells us is backed up, all right, by evidence we already have. Starting with you being locked on. Starting with us knowing that you're not at Fort Trey's house when this happens. Okay? Certain details that he gave about what you told him occurred. And I'm not going to tell you what those details are because I want you to tell me. And that's not me trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Certain details that Danny gave about things that you told him occurred, we know to be true.
What did I do?
Here's what he said.
You shot somebody.
You shot and killed somebody. You shot and killed somebody. Plain and simple. Your options are, tell us what happened, because we've seen the live. We can't claim self-defense for you. Okay? Or you want to go down the first-degree murder route and spend the rest of your life in prison. Those are your two options. But you're not helping yourself, because you think you're in here trying to be hard and you think you can deny it. You think you can deny it, but you can't.
But then I'm trying to be hard.
It's not hard. I know it's not. I know that you're tore up, and I know that you're scared. It's not necessarily you trying to be hard. It comes off that way, but I know from talking to you that you're scared and that you're tore up about what you had to do. All right? You're lying to us now. You were not at Fort Trey's house. You weren't at Fort Trey's house, and you were watching the live. Okay? We can start right there. You've been lying to me about that forever. It's starting to make me feel like I'm not very good at my job, and that hurts my feelings. And please don't hurt my feelings, and don't insult my intelligence by continuing to lie to me and tell me that you're at Fort Trey's house. I've already told you, Fort Trey has got another guy over at his house, and he don't care. He don't care about you anymore.
You think I care if Fort Trey care about me?
I don't know. Probably not.
You should
All
care
I'm saying is
your only alibi.
All I'm saying is he's not alibying you.
No, he's trying to make.
He's not alibying you. That's the point.
Your brother's not alibying you either. He's saying that you were there in the house.
What?
You can have a seat. That's fine.
Better.
This is Danquez's mother, Stephanie, who has just been informed of the situation surrounding Danquez.
These people already know. When they found out, I do not know. They ain't telling me. Okay, on the video, they seen the threats. They said we finna come do whatever, whatever. We got guns coming to hurt, whatever. At 5, okay, that's my address. If you was going to defend yourself, us, or whoever, they can look at it that way, or they can look at it as when y'all seen them on the video saying what they was going to do. Why y'all ain't tell y'all mama for y'all mama to get the police on the scene? But the lady that just walked me down to smoke a cigarette, she said, "Ma'am, how fast things was moving." She said we probably wouldn't have made it there on time.
Can you tell him what Danny said? Because I don't think he trusts what
you're
saying.
What was on?
He was saying that when he seen Oot was saying when the live video, because she told Oot that we watched the live video. She said, "Oot, I seen y'all on there watching the live video, and when y'all seen it and they said they was gonna do this and do that, and they was asking Oot, what did your brother do then?" They was asking him questions, and Oot was telling it that I seen my brother leave. I didn't see my brother leave with no gun, but I seen my brother leave.
Online threats were no longer empty words. They fueled Danquiz's belief that his family was in real danger, convincing him that he had to act before it was too late.
And he was saying something about, did he go to AP? She was asking him, did he go to AP or did he go down the road? I mean, like, I'm trying to find out and I don't even know.
I'm trying to find out.
Okay.
And my thing is, Ben, I'm thinking you was in the AP.
No. You brought the AP. But didn't Danny tell us that he showed the live?
Yes, they did the live.
He showed the live to him, and then he left saying he's going to defend himself. He's going to go defend them.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't believe us that Danny told us that. He doesn't believe us that Danny told us that. He went down there and defended them, and he shot them.
Yeah. Me and Ood in the same room.
Yeah, I told him that.
But my thing is,
He's not wanting to claim his own self-defense, is what it is.
Bitter. My thing is, as a being a mother and as a being a mama and a woman, if I wasn't even your mama, when them people said that, you knew if y'all would have brought that to my attention, I would have had the police find out. You knew it. Now tell them that you know if we would have showed out on that video, y'all. What? Every officer on the force would have been over there.
Here's the thing: is your brother sitting in a room, Danny sitting in a room with your mama, said that Danquz wasn't at Fort Trey's house. Is that not what he said? Is that not what he said? Danny said that Danquz was home, right? He wasn't. Danquz is saying, I wasn't home, I was at Fort Trey's house. Fort Trey's house.
Ooh, trying to tell me that you was in the room. I say, I ain't see my baby here.
Exactly.
I say, I did not see him
Well,
here.
first off, you were sitting in your room.
Yeah.
We're not worried about what you saw. Did Danny tell us that he was home?
Yeah, Danny said that in the other room. He said that, and I say, ooh, I ain't see my baby, and I did not say that. I said,
We're
I
not
ain't
worried
see
about
my
what
baby.
you saw. We're worried about what Danny saw because you didn't know anything about this until Danny sat there and said
it was over, really. You know, you didn't know any of this was going on.
No. And to find out all this,
and
man, this shit gonna run me crazy.
Danny says I showed Danquz the live.
The live video.
Went in there and woke him up, showed him the live. And he's saying, no, he didn't show me any live. I wasn't at home. I wasn't at home. I was before Trey.
I ain't seen.
We're not asking what you. We're wanting you. He doesn't believe us that Danny told us this stuff. So
Yeah, that's what my son said. But me personally, I'm the type of person, I ain't finna lie, not even for my mama.
Oh, I know. If they'd have come to
my
you,
baby there.
Okay.
if they'd have come to you, I know you would have called the
Yeah.
police. I know that you would have, and he knows that you would have too.
So do you think
They didn't come to you, though.
Danny's lying, saying that he went down there to defend y'all?
I don't know about that issue right
No,
now.
do you think Danny would lie and try to say his brother went down to defend them?
Well, I think Danny
He's
would
trying
lie.
to say that Danny would lie and point at his brother as a shooter to defend you guys.
No, I won't think he would lie, but I think, if anything, he would, try to save him. So I think that's the truth, what he's saying or whatever, but I ain't see my baby there.
The only thing that we're asking you at this point is to stop lying to us about being at Fort Trey's house. Stop lying to us about watching the live, because Danny said you watched the live. He said you were at home, okay? Danny believes that they were coming to do harm. I'm telling you that I'm watching the video, and they look like they're coming to do some harm. All right, did you watch the video?
I haven't shown you.
Okay, when you watch the video, you're going to say, oh, those guys are coming to do some harm.
You don't
need to see the video because you've already seen it, bro. You've already seen it. That's the thing.
I said we're going to show your mom when we get there.
Danny, listen. Hey, Danquz, your brother Danny said that you already saw it. Okay.
Let me ask you this.
However, forensic evidence began to dismantle the self-defense claim. The victim had been shot even after falling, revealing a cold reality that crossed the line of justified force.
If he go ahead and say that they was threatening me and they seen the guns or whatever, and I went down there and boom, bam, then what?
Listen. We're not going to put words into his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have literally extended the olive branch as far as we can extend it, and said that the guys are making threatening comments. They're saying they're going to hurt people, just like I told you before. I'm assuming, because I wasn't in there, but I'm assuming that Danny said that it was threatening, right? And Danny said that he felt like it was something that, I don't know, justified or something like that. Only he can tell us what he felt if he was scared about what he saw. Only he could tell us exactly what he did step by step and whether or not he felt like that was his only choice. He's the only person that can tell us that.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't a case of, well, he just needs to admit to something that he didn't do and just say that he felt like he had to do it. The evidence is pointing at him. His own brother's pointing at him. I'm going to assume that given everything that's happened here today, because it's just like Danny said, the three brothers got together and talked about this the next day, right? And they were saying, well, we just go to the police and tell them what happened, and then they kind of chickened out at the last minute and got scared, right? So I would almost assume that if we went back to Daniel and said, this is what Danny said, this is what we know, this is what your mom says, that even Daniel's going to be like, yeah, I wasn't there, but that's what they told me happened. We talked about going to the police, but backed out at the last minute.
And I never knew what happened to this day here.
Yeah, I know. If you didn't know all this, you'd have called us and you'd have drug them all in here and said, tell them the truth.
I call about everything else.
So
You thought when that dude put that gun to my head, I was gonna go call y'all and then get me a gun and go shoot up? No.
I'm glad that you called. So I think that even Daniel's going to come in and he can at least say what they talked about after. This, you know, I'm kind of at the point right now where, and I think we all are, where it's just like we told you, this thing goes one of two ways. We got to get over that hump as to he's going to have to start giving us some detail about what happened. And this is the thing, is he's been sitting here saying that I was at Trey's house for so long and saying that I never saw the live video and I wasn't at home for so long. He's going to have to give details to prove that he was actually there.
And matter of fact, I thought this dude was already talked to the investigators and had to clear up that Danquz was with him to his house.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
No. So,
Poor trying to tell them that they just think.
Your own brother said you were home, and you left after seeing the video to go defend you.
yeah, it's not.
That's what we're telling you.
And again, I'm not. I know that you're not trying to be hard. I know that you went through.
Tell y'all self-defense or first-degree murder.
Yeah.
I tell y'all something I don't know, bro.
Billy, you better watch your mouth.
He's okay. Doing look. I ain't doing
No, because for number one, when they came to the house, they told me that the videos. Now, see, I don't think not one time these people try to railroad you. What I think right now is they trying to see if you come out with that information and if it matches up to a self-defense thing.
Y'all already got information. Why y'all still asking me questions?
Because we can't claim self-defense for you. How many times have I told you that? You can only do that for yourself. Yeah, that's the other option.
Let's don't even worry about that right now, okay?
Y'all said that, but
yeah.
Investigators tighten their grip. Contradictions in testimony, phone data, and statements from family members slowly crack Danquz's denial.
Hey, listen, that's a potential, okay? That's a potential, because right now the only person saying that they think this... What we think from watching the video don't necessarily matter as much as what y'all think from watching the video. Your brother says that, you know, it was kind of a scary situation, they're making threats, and maybe Mama just needs to watch the video.
Can I see it?
You don't need to watch the video because you've already seen the video.
You keep telling me I've seen the video.
Yeah, I keep telling you that. So that's the thing, is we're not messing around with you. You know the video exists. You know you watched it. Your own brother said that you watched it. Now I don't know how much of it you saw. I'll give you that.
Y'all, so y'all brought my mom in here instead of Danny.
What is that now?
As for my brother to come in here. Y'all brought my mom in.
You want Danny to come in here?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that to Danny. You know why I'm not gonna do it to Danny? Because Danny's broken up about what he had to say.
Alright, I need you to come over here. Have a seat.
I can walk around or something?
Nope.
Don't put your hands behind your back.
You're not giving me any other choice. I've been trying to help you. I've been here this whole time trying to help you.
I'm being arrested?
Right now you are being detained under suspicion of homicide.
I gotta talk to the state.
I gotta call the state attorney now.
And they can tell you if you're being arrested.
I was trying to get your statement before I did this.
Well, you just went outside to talk to my mom and you just came back and just did this.
Yeah, your mom's leaving.
Your mom's leaving.
What?
Are you ready to talk? And tell the truth about what happened? So I can, when I make that call, I can actually argue for a self-defense or not?
I think you've given him enough chances.
I agree.
Alright, you might want to scoot your butt forward a little bit.
You think you gave me? Come on, bro. So what? So now
I'm trying to help you from hurting your hands. Scoot your butt
You're
forward.
trying to ask me something
There you
real
go.
quick.
What?
So can you tell me what's gonna happen next, bro?
I'm about to go call the state attorney right now and tell them everything we got.
Then what's gonna happen?
And then they'll decide on what charges to charge you with, without a statement from you.
Well, they had a statement. They just
Well, yeah, without.
What that mean?
That means what they say is what's gonna happen. I was trying to get a statement from you to tell them.
Alright, let's go and call them.
So why you leaving though?
I'm going to call the state attorney's office.
Listen.
What? You gonna talk?
Oh,
You gonna actually talk with the truth this time?
You just took my mama out there to go tell her that, and you gonna come in here with this?
Yeah.
I just told your mom exactly what's happening, and she's done. She's going home. She has asked us to drive her home. I don't know what else you want, ma'am. They gave you every chance in the world to talk to them.
Why you still trying to leave?
Are you ready to talk? I'll go get my folder and I'll come right back if you're ready to talk.
Y'all just listen, bro.
Listen to what? I'll sit down for 5 minutes. If you ain't started talking with the truth, then I'm going to make that phone call.
Well, y'all was gonna lock me up, bro.
I was trying not to. How long did it take? How long did it take before I put that on you? Because I'm trying to get the truth out of you.
Bro.
That's what I'm trying to not happen.
Y'all was talking about self-defense, bro. I didn't know what that self-defense was. I'm gonna have to go in there and sit and wait, bro.
No.
Y'all gonna take me straight to the county, bro.
So I'm sitting here. I'm giving you 5 minutes before I walk out and go call the state attorney's office. If you start talking with the truth,
so
I'll go call them and I'll have an actual statement and I can make the argument of self-defense for you.
So I'm not going to the county.
I don't know until I call the state attorney's office. Right now you're being detained on suspicion of homicide. Okay.
I don't know what.
Are you going to talk and with the truth this time?
Listen.
So I can make that argument for you or not?
Listen. You to my people, to myself.
Did you intentionally go and try to kill somebody in cold blood because that's all you want to do is kill somebody and walk away?
No.
Okay.
So
what you did is you defended your house. A threat was coming to your house. What we call in law enforcement a credible threat was coming to your house. You knew they had fire. You knew that they've already come. Someone in their friend group has already come to your house a month before and held a gun to your mom's head. You knew what they were coming to do. And you wanted to stop them before they got to your mom and your brother.
But you don't gotta rush me though. You don't gotta rush me. You don't gotta rush me, bro. So
well then tell me the truth.
When his mother entered the interrogation room, emotions surfaced. Confusion, disappointment, and family pain created a psychological pressure stronger than any physical evidence.
Okay, this is what I gotta ask you. With or without talking, am I going home tonight?
I don't know. Alright. At what point did you start seeing the video? What were they doing, or could you tell where they were?
No, I couldn't tell where they were, but I knew they were somewhere close.
Okay. So who could you see in the video?
First thing I was going live. I just know they were talking about, oh, put this gun right here. Let me see that gun out that bad. I'm finna do this, finna shoot the house up, finna kill this and that, finna do all this. That's it.
Do you remember seeing a gun?
Not really.
Okay. What do you remember seeing when they were talking about that? Y'all got the law? Y'all seen guns in the law? Honestly, I don't remember if I see the gun, but I remember what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Do you remember what they were doing when he was saying that? You remember who was saying that?
They were just walking. They were just walking.
Okay. So he says, take this, and then what does he do?
They were just doing a lot of talking.
I mean, I remember him doing something when he says, take this. Right, what is he talking about?
Oh, the gun.
Okay, what does he do with the gun?
I don't know. Either he had it in his hand. I don't know.
Okay. So when he says, take this, can you tell where he's at? Okay, but you know that he's talking about a gun, you said. Okay. What did he say as far as what he was going to do and where he was going to go and stuff like that? Walk me through that.
You asked me what he do and say?
Well, what he was saying about where he was going and what he was going to do.
Oh, he was like, I'm finna go to 5. So I'm coming to the main house. Something like that, or something this and that.
Okay. And is that your address?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you know how he knows where y'all live? Okay. Was that a surprise to you that he knew where you guys live?
I don't He probably moved from his mama.
Okay.
Everybody just, not everybody don't know where we live at, but it's just like, it's right there on the front street.
Okay. All right, so he's saying he's going to come there, that he's going to fire off and stuff like that. He's talking about the guns. He says, here, take this. He's got 2 guys with him, okay? Where are you at when you're seeing this?
In the house.
Okay, where in the house, though?
My room.
Okay, you share your room with anybody?
My brother.
Which brother?
My little brother.
Okay, so Danny, right? Okay. Which one of you noticed the video first?
My brother.
Okay, Danny did. Was he on his phone or a tablet or a computer?
Phone.
How did he see it? Phone. Okay. Did he start showing you the video, or did he tell you to pull it up, or how did that happen?
Nah, it was just like, they just went live, and I guess my brother joined it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he starts watching it? Okay. Do you know at what point in that video he started seeing it?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So he starts seeing it, he shows it to you. You remember that the 3 of them are walking, they're talking about coming to your house, giving your address. Did they say who they were coming to target?
They said, I think they said they were coming for Daniel. They were like, oh, we're coming for Daniel, we're coming for this and that.
Facing serious charges, Danquz finally began recounting the events. He described the fear he felt watching the live stream, believing the threat was heading straight for his home.
See if I can find a marker real quick, because I'm a visual person. I don't know about you.
I'm going to the county tonight.
What's that?
I said I'm going to the county tonight.
I don't know. We're going to tell the state what we're talking about. It's going to be up to them. Alright, so your house is right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is your road.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little cut that goes over to the church parking lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And I'll take you out of that so that you can show me, okay?
What is it, the road?
Yeah, like this is the road. This is the little cut. So there's like the trees over here, right? And then this is the parking lot. So like Orange Avenue's up here and Wanish is over here. Does that look right to you?
This my house. This the road to go down to the church.
Yep.
So we right here.
Yeah, so like, I know this isn't like to scale, you know, it's not like Google Maps. So let's say that the last house is right here. You know which house I'm talking about? Okay. And then this is all the woods. So when you first see them, where are you at?
Right here.
Okay. So like right by that gate, kind of?
I'm just, I'm coming out the house, walking down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to make sure I don't even get. I'm just trying to make sure that my people were straight. I just make sure my people were straight.
Okay. When you say your people were straight, which people are you worried about?
My mom and my brother.
Okay, so they stayed in the house, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay. So when you went outside, what did you think you needed to do?
Protect. Set the fence.
Okay, I hear you. So when you go out there, where are you at when you first see them? That's my question. Like, where are you standing? Are you still on the road? Are you by the gate? Are you in the parking lot? Where are you at?
I'm like, once you come out the house, you just walk this way, you just walk down the road.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they was already coming to the road. They was already coming to the road. Then it was something like, I guess shoot. I guess he was trying to shoot.
Okay, when you say he was coming up the road, which area was he in?
Coming up this. You said this the road, right? No, you said this the road.
Yep.
But it's like this the road.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got like the little. It's like some of the rail shit to keep the cars from like whoop, whoop.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can either go this way or you can go this way.
Mm-hmm.
Then this gonna be like through the church, through all that.
Okay. So, are they in the parking lot? Are they in that little path?
Like this and like through the
Okay. And is that where you are, or is that where they are?
them. No, like I'm like this my road.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like you got a gray house and you got that like a little pink house.
And then there's, I think, one more house after that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I'm down there like by the crib. Like, I'm by the crib. No. See, won't lie.
But his confession also revealed a pursuit and multiple gunshots. The line between defense and aggression blurred, leaving irreversible consequences behind.
Okay. So, you come up, feet behind him. What are they doing?
Just looking like they got something just in the back.
In the back? Okay. Do you mean like behind them,
No.
or?
What I like they was behind them like 10 feet, 10, 15 feet behind them.
Okay.
They
But
ain't
again-
tripping, cause I know that ain't too far.
Okay.
10, 15 feet ain't too far.
No, I agree. So you're saying, on the other hand, the two of them in the back, can you tell if they have any guns or anything? Like, do you see them with a gun?
I mean, if you outside walk, you're not gonna just be like this. If
Okay.
you gonna do that, you might well just
Okay.
continue to just be like, oh.
So was one of them or both of them doing that? That's what I'm asking you to explain to me.
Either one of them, either was both of them. They were kind of far away.
Okay. So how many feet do you think you were?
Before I saw him,
Yeah.
just saying, you asked me how far I was from him when I
Yeah.
seen him.
First time you saw him? In person, not online.
Probably like this.
Okay, from you to me? Okay, so that's maybe about 10 to 15 feet too?
That's like if I'm standing right here,
Mm-hmm.
like no look, say if you standing right here and you meet and then I'm trying. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
What you gonna do?
So what did he start doing? Tell me.
Like trying to I guess he was trying to do what he was trying to own up to what he was saying.
Okay. So you're saying trying to up it. Tell me what you mean by that, because I think I know what you mean.
Take the kill.
Okay.
Now that mean
Did you think he was trying to fight you physically? Did you think he was trying to do something else? Okay, tell me what you thought and why you thought that.
Oh,
This is the important part,
I
okay?
thought, ain't gonna lie, I just thought they was just gonna kill. They was gonna kill us, bro.
Okay.
And,
I know you talked about them having
like,
guns, saying they're gonna kill you. When you see him physically, what is he doing?
I just told you, he was trying to.
Okay, so then what you did with him fiddling around by his pants pocket?
I don't want to say I seen, but what you doing?
Okay, so here,
Like
sit
this?
down. All right, because I'm trying to help you express what you're trying to say, okay? All right, so one of his hands you're saying is down here, right? Okay. What were you concerned about being right there?
A gun.
Okay. What did you think he was doing when he put one of his hands down there?
Get a gun, try to put it on the shoot.
Okay. And what made you think that? What happened before this that made you think that could happen?
What happened before that? It was the live video when he was saying, "Oh, once I come, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that."
Okay.
That's what had me feeling like that. That what had me feeling like, bro, you gotta put like self-defense, bro, protect.
Okay. So him before saying, "We've got guns, we're gonna come to your house, we're gonna shoot it up," and all that. And then when you see him 10 to 15 feet away, you see his hand down by his side, and you're scared that he's going to get a gun, is what I'm hearing you say. Okay. So then what did you do?
It was like, I think they had a book bag. I think they had a book bag with guns in it.
That he's about to pull out a gun. What did you do? And why?
Protecting myself because I was feared for my life.
Okay. How did you protect yourself? And why did you feel like that was necessary for what he was doing? You see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That happened because that could happen to me.
Detectives reconstructed the scene distances, bullet trajectories, and the victim's final position. Every detail pointed to actions that went far beyond self-defense.
That could have been me dead.
Okay. So, what did you do? Because I can't put that in your mouth. Did you fist fight him?
No, man, I ain't fist fight.
Okay. So tell me what happened, and tell me why you believe that that was necessary so that you would not end up dead. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Okay, go through that.
Cause he was already on the live, talking about this and that, telling me you finna do this and do that.
Okay. He's saying he's going to come to your house. He's saying he's going to shoot it up. And then you go outside of your house and he is there, and you see him reach like he may be going for a gun. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This is the hard part. I know this is the hard part. Okay. And I'm trying to be helpful. Okay. But this is part of where I can't put these words into your mouth. Okay. So you know that he may have a gun and that he has already declared, "I'm coming to kill you guys."
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I understand that part of it. Okay. We do have to talk about your part of it to get past this. Okay. All right. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Go ahead. What did you do?
Protecting myself.
So I know that we talked a little bit about the casings.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever heard anything about how we can look at casings and figure out which guns they come from and stuff like that?
And it's like from the top.
Yeah, it's from the top. So like the firing pin, it's the cartridge casing, and that tells us, you know, which gun it came from, because there's like teeny tiny millimeters and each one is different, so it's kind of like a fingerprint. So obviously in this one we see that all the cartridge casings were fired from the same gun. So we can tell that. I don't remember how many there were, but when I was out there, there were cartridge casings.
That's how many cases it was?
I don't remember how many there were. I remember there were a couple along here, and there were several right there.
So he's telling me it was more than 3 shots.
It was more than 3 shots, but here's the thing. Like, I can ask an officer who's been involved in a shooting, how many times did you shoot? And they'll say, 2 or 3. And they may have shot 6 or 7. That's totally normal, okay? You're not going to remember how many you shot, okay? I'm not trying to call you a liar about that or anything, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So, what I'm having a problem with is that in the live video, you can I can't see his hand, okay, but I believe you what you're saying, okay? The video faces forward, and the only part that you can't really see, and I'll use yours, okay, if this is the cut leading up to it, is like where the trees are, okay? He starts getting shot at way over here, and that's maybe 45, 60 feet away from where the cut is.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. In the
Yes, ma'am.
and the casings, you've seen them come out of a gun before, right? They come out the right side. And we know that these shell casings are the same as these shell casings. which tells me that these that you fired at him while he's running away are the same here. And we hear those shots on the live after he's already down. So I know that at that point, you're not up on Orange Avenue.
That's 7 shots though.
I don't know how many it was.
Oh.
Okay. I just know that there's several. I think it was 3 standing over him. Okay. Help me understand that.
3 standing over him?
Mm-hmm.
It was like coming from where I'm coming from. He coming from where he coming from. He was on reach for something. I got off the side. Boom. I guess I missed. I don't even shooting to kill nobody, bro. I'm just like, don't come up here. Don't come up here. Cause if you trying to come up here.
The truth became clear. A chain of fear, misunderstanding, and escalating violence turned a confrontation into a killing, and the live stream meant to broadcast became undeniable evidence.
But at the point, and I'm not saying that's not what you're doing, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I understand these, okay? And he got hit over here, and that's when he fell down, okay? That's while he was still running, he got hit, he falls down, all right? What I don't understand is why you're over him, shooting him while he's down. Help me understand that.
This 1, 2, 3. 3 shots. Then once he fall. He said I was not. He said I shot him again when he was on the ground.
Yeah. Because you can hear the shots while he's already down, and we see the casings right there by him. So here I can see what's happening is that he's running, you're chasing, okay? And he falls.
No, once. He facing. Once I see him, he can see me.
He's facing this way, and you're right here. You fire the first shot, he bolts that way. You're chasing him and shooting while he's running. And with one of those shots, he falls down to the ground. While he's down to the ground, I can say forensically, okay? Because the doctor can tell me where that bullet went in and what direction it went.
Yeah, man.
And I've got those shell casings there on scene right next to him. Because remember, it comes out the gun, okay? It's going to be in the general area where it's shot from. So that's how I can say you shot and chased, is because those casings are running too. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
And all these up here by him, and with him being shot on the ground, I know that he was shot while he was down. Why?
I thought he had a gun. I thought he was trying to kill me. I thought he was trying to kill.
Okay.
I thought he was trying to kill us.
But if he goes down, why not run this way? Why keep going? You see what I'm saying? But I don't understand. You know, I can understand a few shots while he's running away, but at the point that he's down, and he hasn't pulled a gun on you, he hasn't shot at you, I don't understand why you still think there's a threat there. And if you put that into officer terms, right, our expectations for our law enforcement officers, we wouldn't be okay with our cops doing that, standing over somebody shooting them like that. There's no explanation for that part. These shots up here, I totally get. This here, I don't.
But it's like not. When them shots was off, I don't think nobody was hit. I don't think nobody was hit.
What do you mean?
Like, cause you told me 3 shots that led up to that. I don't think like 3 shots when wasn't nobody hit.
Okay, but when he fell, it was obvious he got hit.
I don't know. Maybe he could have tripped. Maybe he could have got hit. I don't know.
Okay, but he's already run away from you. He's not coming to your house at that point, right? He's running away from you, and he's down. And I know that he didn't pull a gun on you. I know he didn't point a gun at you. I know he didn't shoot at you, because we only have your casings there. So that's what I don't get. That's the only thing that I have heartache over.
In the end, Danquz Anderson was charged with second-degree murder and illegal firearm possession. He was sentenced to 15 years in prison and 10 years of probation. A decision made in minutes cost him his future,